there, it's red. So please excuse any hoarseness you might hear in my voice. I have been sick for the last few days. I've had a really bad cold. I still feel like a cat clawed out my throat. But my voice is actually a lot better than it was, because there are days where I just couldn't even talk at all. Anyway, I am here with you guys to do the makeup book tag. I was tagged by Brittany from Brittany's Book Find, and I'm going to do it like she did, where she puts on her makeup for the day while doing this tag. The lighting is a little uneven today, and that's because I did not set up my lights. I don't normally do my makeup by studio lighting, and considering that I have to actually like go out today, I didn't want to attempt to do my makeup in lighting other than I'm used to. Now I'm going to be showing these questions out of order, and that is because I am going to do them in the order that I do my makeup, because it just makes more sense. Foundation. Pick a book that is your favorite first in a series. For this one, I am picking The Diviners by Libba Bray. Now I realize that The Diviners is pretty much the only book in the series out right now. So I guess that could change. But as of right now, it's my favorite because I have nothing to compare it to. And as you guys know, I love The Diviners like so much. Like more than life itself. Not that you guys care, but in case you're wondering, if you're curious at all, I am using the Stila Stay All Day foundation, and I will also be using the concealer that comes with it because it's amazing. But this is not a makeup tutorial, but just in case there is somebody in the booktube community watching this video right now that's like, hey, what is she using? Because I'm sure you guys care so much. Well, now you know. Next is finishing powder. Pick your favorite book that is last in a series. For this one, I am picking Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. As most of you are aware, it is the 7th and final book in the Harry Potter series. Actually, I'm sure all of you are aware, not even most of you. I'm sure all of you are aware because it's Harry Potter. But it is just such an epic conclusion to the entire series that it's just it's so exciting and heartbreaking sometimes, but mostly exciting, and it just it's hard to talk and do my makeup, I'm not gonna lie. It's super graceful. Next, eyeshadow. Pick a book that has your favorite colors on the cover. For this one, I chose The Retribution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hawkins. Now this one was kind of tough for me because I don't really have a favorite color because honestly it changes so much. Sometimes I'm obsessed with pink, sometimes I'm obsessed with mint or purple or black or gray. I don't know, it's all over the place. But I really like the colors on the Retribution of Mara Dyer. It's sort of that seafoamy, darker green, blue kind of color, and then it's sort of got this sandier colors on there. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's almost like mermaidish to me. Like, I don't know, because it reminds me of the sea kind of. So maybe that's why I like it, because you know me and I love mermaids. I would tell you what colors I'm using. All I know is that they're MAC, and I think one's called like Floof or something, and something's like, I think the other one's called All That Glitters maybe? I don't remember. But they're in my MAC palette, and that's because, and I just don't really want to pull the whole tray out to be able to see what the names are, because I'm lazy like that. But they're pretty just kind of neutral, shimmery, lighter, highlighty colors. Yes. I know, it's super helpful. I think this one's called Kid, which is, like, I don't know. I feel like I just remember that because I remember thinking, what a stupid name for an eyeshadow. Next is eyeliner. Pick a dark and mysterious book. For this one, I am choosing The Unbecoming Amara Dyer by Michelle Hodgkin. We'll see if I can talk and apply eyeliner at the same time, but here goes. I really can't tell you anything about The Unbecoming of Amara Dyer because pretty much saying anything about it would spoil it. But I can say that it is one of those books where I really could not figure out what was going on my own. So that right there makes it mysterious because usually I can guess everything. This is really hard. But it is so dark and creepy sometimes, and there's always this cloud of darkness and mystery over the entire story, and I just absolutely love it. And just the ending, I just really did not see coming. I don't know, maybe I should have, but I didn't. The next one is Mascara. Pick a long book. For this one, I'm choosing Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. Now, Anna Karenina is absolutely one of my favorite classics. And not because the main character is particularly likable, because she seems likable in the beginning and then I really don't like her by the end of the book. But it is absolutely one of my favorite classics. And it's definitely a long book. It's definitely an investment of your time. My particular version is about 800 pages and it's got pretty small print, but I've seen other prints and editions of it that are almost 1,000. Next one is Blush. Pick a book with some cringe-worthy romance. For this one, I chose Ferris by Marissa Meyer. Now, there really weren't any books that I could think of where there was just a romance that just, I don't know, drove me crazy. Because sometimes there are ones where I'm just like, I don't really care about the romance, but I don't know if there were any that came to mind that were just absolutely cringe-worthy. But with Ferris, you're not actually supposed to like the romance, and if you read it, you would understand why, and I don't want to explain why because I don't want to spoil it for you, but it is really such an awesome book, and just Levana's relationship is just so interesting. It's really, really, really interesting. And again, if you've read it, you totally can relate and understand why it's such a cringe-worthy romance. And finally, lipstick, your favorite book kiss. For this one, I chose The Kiss Between Hazel and Augustus in The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This was also kind of a tough one because I found that I don't even remember what most of the first kisses were in these books. I just don't. They weren't that memorable. But the one between Hazel and Augustus, they kind of make a big deal out of it in the book, so it really stands out. You look at that book and you know exactly where that first kiss happens. I almost left this without tagging people, which is like horrible. Okay, so I will tag any of the Bibliothon ladies that haven't done it. Even though I know you've all been tagged by Brittany, but I'm tagging you anyway. I'm going to tag Enya from Enya's Corner because she's fantastic and she's got beautiful makeup and I would love to see her do this. I will tag Sam from Samantha Books. Who else do I want to tag? I don't know. Hannah from Spells and Words, I'll tag you. And yeah, I'm gonna go. See ya.